Hey guys, KRX50 here with another review. This time I'll be reviewing the AC01 Kamen Gaim Orange Arms from Kamen Gaim. This is the first entry in the Arms Change figure, Kamen Gaim's action figure line. So while the Kamen Gaim series may be over, my reviews of the Gaim toys are not. And while the new series Kamen Drive has started, I don't have any Drive toys yet, so in the meantime I will be reviewing the Arms Change series. I won't be getting everything from it, although I do have all of the retail releases. So of course, we can start out with the first in the line, Gaim and his orange arms. So this includes a few things: one figure, one arms, and two weapons. So to start off, let's take a look at the base figure body. So the figure is cast in a metallic dark blue plastic with various applications of gold, silver, black, and yellow. Starting with head, we can see his helmet design based after a samurai with a golden crest on his forehead, his visor which is clear with silver outlining, and his mouthpiece which is silver. Getting down to the body, we can see the undersuit, which is the Japanese style undersuit, with a kind of soft padding design to the chest and a bit of the upper legs. These two bits of decoration on the shoulders, the cloud pattern from Gaim's faceplate on his arms and legs, as well as protective pads on the back of his hands, his knees, elbows, and shins. Articulation wise, it's pretty standard for the gimmick figures. Have a ball jointed head, 360 rotation at the arms, at the shoulders, they move in and out, have a bicep swivel, 9 degrees elbow joint, wrist rotation, 2 sets of finger joints, a waist rotation, legs go forward and back, in and out, have a thigh swivel, bend 90 degrees at the knee, and have ball joint ankles. We also have the other parts, first being the orange arms. So this takes the form of a metal orange, with the main thing being made out of a metallic orange plastic, with a few paint applications. This big green up on the top for the stem, and then some applications of black, gold, and silver for what will become the chest plate. Besides that, there's the base part where all of the pieces are attached to, which is silver plastic. We also have his arms weapon, the Daidai Maru, which is molded in the same plastic as the base body, with the blade painted in metallic orange. And though that's the only color to it, it still has a lot of nice mold-in detailing. And you also have a Muso Saber, which has also the right amount of mold-in details, with a little bit of gold paint here, and then silver paint for the blade. The Muso Saber can be stored on this holster on the hip, using a peg here. Just like so. And on the other side, you can see a lock seed holder with 3 generic lock seeds, as well as a Sengoku driver, which is painted in black with a silver lock seed that is generic, just so you won't have to have any inconsistencies with the belt, as this line is one where you can use any arms on any figure. So the way transformation works is pretty simple. What you do is you take the arms, then line it up with the top of the head with this slit here. And then you'll see these 4 little indents here, which you will use and clip in place with these 4 clips. Then you'll basically peel it open. Start off with these 2 side panels. Fold them out like so. And fold them inwards. Take this top piece and fold it back. And take this front piece, fold it down and fold it in to form the chest plate. And there you have Kamen Gaim orange arms. So this does capture the look of the orange arms pretty well. You can see the chest plate folds up, and while it does stick out from the chest a bit, it isn't too bad as far as looks go. And it does at least cover it up quite well from the front, though you can still see the underside, the undersuit from the sides. The shoulder pads are nice in that they don't hinder articulation too much, as they do fold up and down. Although because of the joints they are on, it does restrict the upwards movement of the arms. And then you have the headpiece, which now covers the back of his head and fills in the visor with an orange slice, as well as these 2 wings on the side of his helmet. Now the way this works is actually pretty ingenious. As basically what happens is that this piece pegs into the back part of the arms. Then when it's placed on, this piece slides into the slot here and secures in place. So that way, when you open it up, the helmet is completed for orange arms. And while in this mode, you can equip him with his weapons. In one hand, you can give him the Dai Maru. And in the other, the Muso Saber. And, like in the show, you can take the 2 weapons and combine them at the bases to make the Muso Saber Naginata mode. And then Gaim can wield that. And with a little bit of maneuvering, he can hold the weapon with both hands. Although the way the chest piece sticks out does get in the way of that just a little bit. But is still possible to pull off poses where he's holding it with both hands. Just like so. So, as far as the Arms Change line goes, or the Arms Change series goes, there is a thing to it with me. The thing about it is that this line started at the beginning of Gaim, and I wanted to hop onto it from that beginning point, but I wasn't able to fit it into my budget, and basically the releases kept coming and I wasn't able to catch up. So I wasn't able to get any Arms Change figures until near the end of Gaim, where the releases started to die down. And by now there have been several SH Figure Arts releases for, the Gaim riders and their forms, including, of course, Orange Arms. As far as this goes, What I have to say about it is that this is a fun, for starters, this is a fun figure. It's got a decent amount of articulation. The details aren't entirely accurate to the show, and the way the arms work also isn't entirely accurate, but it works for what it is. It looks nice, it has good posability, and it has nice playability. And as you'll see in later reviews, the real fun of the arms change figures is basically just swapping arms between different riders. So, as far as this figure goes, if you're looking to just buy a figure of Gaim in orange arms, I would probably first recommend the SH3 Arts version. But if you want a Gaim figure for good play purposes, then buy the orange arms figure here and one or two other figures, just so you can do some arms changing. But on its own, it's still a nice figure. It's a pretty good substitute for the SH3 Arts version. But that being said, which one you want to get really depends on your preference. But for me, I like it a lot and really do enjoy the figure, as well as the other figures in line, which you will see in reviews to come. So, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and share my channel for more videos. And for now, this is KRX50, writing off.